And then, do you know anything about the Ethiopian church that supposedly has the Ark of the Covenant in it?
Yeah, I've looked into that. I actually wanted to, and again...
Yeah, you're in the government. You can, like,
yeah,
get something done.
I actually wanted to do a Codel to just... But, of course, like, we're focusing on other things right now, right?
Send in seals. Find that fucking
I was
thing.
like, I need to pay for this for myself, so we're not using taxpayer dollars, but just go check it out. What's interesting is the CIA allegedly located the Ark of the Covenant. I think the...
remote viewed?
They remote viewed it. You can actually find that. You should actually pull
Ethiopia?
it up. No, not in Ethiopia, but it was in a Middle Eastern country. They weren't able to locate the actual... I think the New York Post did an article on it where they actually have the handwritten notes on the Ark of the Covenant location. And they remote viewed it. You should ask them to pull it up. Yeah. I'm serious about it.
Did they go there and see if they were
correct? I don't know if they did. I don't know. This is like Indiana Jones.
What? But... Decades-old CIA documents on Ark of the Covenant resurfaced amid classified group text spat. What?
Wait, like... yeah.
It was a group text argument that caused this stuff to be released?
No, check out... Pull up the New York Post one because they actually have the handwritten notes from the remote viewer that actually documents it.
Okay.
It should be... I think it's like the New York Post.
That's so funny.
Oh, there you go. Top one. This is wild because it actually goes into descriptions of angels too. And so actually, in Enoch it talks about, well, if you scroll down, now you can probably click on the scribed because it'll show you all the documents from the actual declassified file. This is also on CIA.gov.
What year was this?
This happened recently. This was like a couple months ago that this just kind of came all out.
Right, but what year was this project?
1988.
88.
5 December 1988.
Wow.
So scroll down.
So in 88, they found the Ark of the Covenant?
Allegedly, they remote viewed it. We don't know if they followed up on it.
Who was president back then? Reagan?
Go down.
Bush?
Senior? Okay, so scroll down, and then you'll see that. So this is like they're going through in the notes. You have to read it, but you can scroll down. This is kind of.
So this is he's like drawing where it is.
The remote viewer. So you have like the different things that are describing it, and if you keep going, you'll see like a cherubim. Keep going.
It's like showing the peak of a
building.
building.
Sorry, go up a little bit. So that's interesting because if you look into so there's like a wheel text. If you look into Enoch's description of angels and Ezekiel too, I think that's kind of a tie. But go down more. So, but yeah, you have like the actual here purpose of container. They should have like a cherubim drawing somewhere down here. Oh yeah, see. So that would be the seraphim. So it's interesting.
That would be the what?
The seraphim.
How it's opened.
Yeah, so basically when they describe the ark, and so he's going through describing it, so these are the hand notes for it, and then it actually says that it's in a Middle Eastern country. The remote viewer describes the clothing in which individuals are in the area. I feel like I'm describing like an Indiana Jones movie, but this is actually from the CIA.
This image, scroll back to where what is that thing? Is that the corner of the box?
Of the covenant, yeah. He's describing, if you go up, and these are actually the handwritten notes on what was described by the remote viewer. And you have to go through the entire document. But yeah, that's what's described surrounding the Ark.
Do you know what they asked him to find?
Well, the Ark of the Covenant. You can find it in the document.
They asked him to go look for the Ark of the Covenant.
If you go higher up in the documents, it's over there.
Right. But if you ask me to go look for the Ark of the Covenant, like, I know what I'm looking for, right?
Well, apparently these remote viewers.
My head, I draw what I think it's gonna like. Show me that they fucking found it. You know
I don't know if they did, but they.
I don't know if they did either. But it's like it's interesting, but it's not as interesting because you're saying show me the Ark of the Covenant, right? So he's drawing what we all saw in Indiana Jones.
Or can you locate it? So the descriptions.
What year was that? That was before Indiana Jones.
No, it'd have been in the same time period. Like
when did Indiana Jones come out? What a great
movie. 90s, right?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
And like the first two are the best. The new ones
Raiders of the Lost Ark was the first one. That's the one. What year was that?
1981.
Okay, so
precursor.
So that's 7 years earlier. Everybody saw that movie 100 times. You know what it looks like. You know what the Ark looks like. So if I tell you go draw me the Ark, where's it at?
You think
all we have is some scribbles on paper, unless they actually went there and found it.
Well, what's interesting, and I should probably ask Radcliffe, like, Radcliffe, can you tell me this? I never looked into the Ark of the Covenant.
What are you saying, Jamie?
It says the mission is to access and describe the target identified by coordinate, and then there's coordinates. The tasking is to see mission statement. Training target is the Ark of the Covenant.
So they did say, go find us the Ark of the Covenant. And then this dude apparently said, keep AOL to a minimum. What is that?
I don't know. I saw that on the paper earlier.
Have to be careful with editing, though. This does not seem to be a problem at this time. Just something to watch for. Attained excellent sight contact. Okay.
definitely interesting.
Well, it's weird that they're talking about it like it's a real talent, like someone can actually do it.
This talks about mosque domes.
Yeah, target is in a container. This container is in another container. Has another container inside of it. The target is fashioned of wood, gold, and silver. The target is similar in shape to AOL. So that's something of location, right? Is that what it means?
Area of location.
Yeah, that's it. Coffin, and is decorated with the seraphim. See sketch. This target is located somewhere in the Middle East, as the language spoken by individuals present seemed to be Arabic. Well, wouldn't you want someone who could fucking decipher Arabic to do this?
We don't know how far it went, and I definitely have questions, but this would not be the first time that a government would have looked for something, especially because people theorize that the Ark of the Covenant had these abilities as a super weapon.
I know, but I'm saying like the remote viewer is limited by his ability to understand the language. Stop. Scroll back up, please. There, right there. So it's somewhere in the Middle East. Visuals of surrounding buildings indicated that the presence of mosque domes. Individuals in the area were clothed in virtually all white, had black hair and dark eyes. One figure I honed in on wore a mustache. The target is hidden underground, dark and wet, were all aspects of the location of the target. See, the only problem I ever have with these things is if these places are all controlled by terrorists and it's all, dictators and crazy people over there. If they found out that the Ark was there, they would fucking take it.
Well, I think there's this aspect of, if you look at from a biblical perspective, no one would be able to access it anyways because it would be protected, right? That's what the Bible says.
It says here too. It cannot be opened until the time is deemed correct.
Oh, Jesus. Once the time to open the container, the mechanisms of lock systems will be found to be fairly simple. Individuals opening the container by prying or striking are destroyed by the container's protectors.
Well, what's interesting is, remember, in the Bible it always talks about how there had to be like a...
Through the use of a power unknown to us.
They melt you, remember?
Bro, yeah.
Well, so they had to, go through this special process of being considered, holy, basically, to access it. So all that to say that there's something out there, right? I think that obviously God's real, and this job has definitely, put me in a position to where we're able to help get other truths out there, if you will.